Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Get that bell notification on too so you don't miss out on the next episode of Fort Prairie, an Alberta themed city. Welcome back to the channel where last episode we built up a factory and we looked to level up our ore industry. So a few notes. The week of August 8th, I will be taking that week off. Now, I'm not saying I won't be posting a video, but it's probably just not going to be all 3 episodes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll probably post 1 episode that week. Sorry if I don't, but if I do, it may be this, it may be a different game. I don't know, because it's I got a lot going on that week, the weekend before, and I won't be able to commit to being able to make 3 episodes for that week. Just an FYI, and then I'll also be taking a week off in middle of September. But hey, what a lovely shot of our rapid bus network. That's fantastic. Yeah, these are some great shots today. Also, if you have Discord, I have a Discord server with the people that I'm doing the multiplayer series with, which is upcoming really soon for you now. So watch out for a future trailer coming out. That trailer is gonna feature some clips from the first round of our build, and yeah, very exciting. I'm really excited to start sharing that with you all. But Steven, what did we build last time? Let's take a look. So last episode we built up some of our ore industry. We added a second ore extraction area, or at the start of one. We also added in some glass manufacturing plants, and that is convenient because if we follow this train, come all the way down through here, and ta-da, we have a manufacturing plant, lemonade factory, which requires glass. So I've made a few changes. What I did was I made the industry area around here the lumber industry zone, mainly because I like the warehouse kind of looks. I don't really mind the timber aspect. Maybe they make boxes or something like that. Oh, I didn't see this door. That would have been nice to get a road in there. But yeah, I also brought a road in right through here, so any cars that have to turn around will sometimes go into the factory, so it makes it just like that truck did. So it makes it look pretty nice. I also extended this road out to here, and I built up this area with that forestry industry. Just kind of picked and chose some buildings. I added in a commercial asset over here, which kind of looks a bit industrial, and I changed this from commercial to office, and that's all I've done off camera. So fantastic, yeah. So I haven't seen your comments from the the episode before, so I don't know if any of you had any name suggestions for this area. So I'm just gonna leave it blank for now. Just take a quick peek at the district itself. The district's gonna be right in here. I'm feeling like a industry kind of vibe. There might be another factory kind of squeezed in here. And we'll get a rapid bus stop in here when we do our bus episode, which is probably coming up next week. Alright, so what's in store for today's episode? Well, we have a ton of residential demand, and we also have demand for high school. On top of that, our university needs to level up, and we're almost there. So I think if we just, push for... just going to cancel this for now. If we push for some residential demand, we might actually be able to level up the university to level 3, and that means next episode we can dive back into the university. But I don't know what's going to happen next episode because we haven't built this episode, or haven't built what we're going to be doing for this episode. So I'm looking at this quadrant right in here for today's build. Maybe we'll extend up into here, but I'm looking to build like a bit of a transitional district between Greenberg and the Arena district, which is downtown. So first things first, looking at transit here, we have a metro line that goes right up to Greenberg, and there is a stop here and a stop here. So there is just screaming to me that we need a stop right in here. Now it doesn't, I was thinking maybe we could get 2, but that's kind of cramming things together. This is low density residential. We'll have like a tram line or something running through here to connect the 2 stations, or buses that'll shuttle people from Greenberg to the 2 stations. So yeah, I think the first project that we need to do is upgrade Mill Street here. Now I believe Mill Street is a name that we made ourselves, so I'm not going to change it. But I will change the road type to a larger road. Especially now that we're going to be building out here. So yeah, Greenberg is supposed to be like an older community that's been built up over time. As you can see, we have some tall buildings here. I'm not the biggest fan of these buildings, so I'm just going to delete them. And yeah, you know, just a pretty simple little intersection here. I suspect that this is going to, especially Finch Street here, is definitely going to bump up in popularity and use. And same thing with this road, this part of Mill Street as well. So we'll have to watch out for that in the future. But I want to get a station in here. And now that we've upgraded this road, I want to talk about which station we're going to get. So we're underground. This is still our underground metro. We've been working on it for a little while. And I have a couple options. So I was thinking, since we have this for the arena district, I was thinking maybe we could go a step up for this one, and we could, you know, place this right in here. We could put it on an angle. You see that blue line that's kind of going through the station? That is our metro right of way. So, you know, like we could place it and then rotate it, kind of like we did with the other station here. But, you know, it's a little tricky with the angles here. So I'm not really thinking this station. We could try the other one too, but I don't think it's going to work. So I'm thinking this one is a pretty cool option. Seeing as we don't really have many more underground metros to go, seeing as the only other underground metro stops I have planned is one right here, and then maybe another one up here or something like that. So there's only really two more. And then, you know, maybe we'll have another stop out over here that'll be underground. But I feel like this is a good opportunity to use this station. So now I'm not saying that we can't use it again. So I'm going to place it down, and then I'm going to rotate it to our desired angle here. And actually, I think I'm going to go the other way around. So I think this is technically the entrance. Let's see if I just do that. Does it go away? No, so it's this way. That's the road. Okay, so I am going to flip it this way. We're going to go back underground here. Now, a couple other small notes. I do have my dog in my office here with me recording. So if there's a weird cut, that's because my dog got up and started barking at me or something like that. So you just may see a cut or something in this episode. All right, so let's actually go back to that view. And I'm just going to line up the station with the right of way here. That looks pretty good. So that's about the distance I want. Now I want to make sure that the station is, you know, not on the sidewalk or anything like that. So I think we're good right there. Now, did we keep the angle right? Now we are on a hill too. That's something to note. Oh, no, let's get it to this height. Ah, so we're on a hill. Probably should have looked at that before we did this, but that's okay. Yeah, we are. That's pretty easy to fix. What we'll do is we'll just select the terrain height here. And we're going to bump out the terrain. Like so. So I'm doing it much more than required. And we'll get back to that in a second. Because we just need to place the tracks in now. So I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna delete this connection because we're gonna get a smoother connection from here to the station, which is about right there. There we go. That's really smooth. And then this one is pretty easy. Just you know, straightforward connection in right there. All right, so I'm gonna let the game sim again because I'm hoping that the trains are gonna figure themselves out momentarily. But now that we have this over here, what we need to do is we need to get a road access on this side. Now I wanted this because I think we can make a cool little park out of this area, and then we can build up a residential area around it. Probably some mixed density. That's probably the way to go here. So, oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Before I forget, now that the metro is going through. Oh, it hasn't actually fixed itself yet. Okay, we'll wait a little bit longer. Otherwise, I'll have to redo it. But we need to get a road through here. So why don't we go with this one? Oh, I'm in tunnel mode. Okay, that's why. All right, and then I need it to be right about here. That seems not on the right angle. Okay, let's turn off our guidelines. That's always, you know, it's a little bit more helpful to do it this way. Okay, so that's the angle I want. I want it about right here. We're just gonna try and make sure that the concrete is about equal all the way through this this road. That's pretty good. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll just turn our guidelines back on. Pause the game here. And now we have a couple options. We could connect up to this road here, which is fine, but we're getting a bit close to this intersection here. And we could tie into this intersection as well. But I think what we'll do is we'll look at connecting up right over here first. What if we go from about here? Yes, I think that's going to be fine. We'll clean that up momentarily. And then what if we go to about here? Might be a bit too far still. Let's actually go from about here. 90-degree angle. There we go. So just a simple little road connection here, and we do need to try and level this. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to raise up this node here, so we have less of a rise up, and then we will do a bit of sloping work from here to here. There we go. And then from here to here. Let's see if we can slope this one a little bit better. That's good. Okay, so now that we have this in place, we need to slope from here to here. 2.5%, that's fantastic. So yeah, I'm feeling like this is going to be like a good little drop-off location. I think it's going to work out. Then let's smooth out the terrain here. From back to kind of what we had it before. All right, so I did have a name suggestion for this area, and I'm going to kind of choose the road for it. Yeah, I think that works. So to kind of come up with a bit of a story for this road here, I'm thinking maybe this was at one point for a different use, and then the city bought up this land. This whole area is probably going to be a bit of a park. So right here, we're going to name this street Chamber Street. So thank you, Jason, for that suggestion. And this is going to be Chambers Street Station. There we go. Now let's see if we can add our stops in here. It looks like we can. Nice. Awesome, I really like the look of this station. It is also a bypass station in case we want to do express metros in the future. Okay, so now we need to make a bit of a park around here. So that's what we will do next. Park, okay, there we go. And this is going to be something we're going to do for all our stations. Now, I haven't actually gone through yet to do this on all the metro stations, but we're going to make them all parks. So here we go. Chamber Street Station. And we're actually going to make this one a park. Like actually we're going to like build it up as a park because I feel like there's an opportunity here to do that. All right. I think we'll start with these 4. Okay. I think this is going to be just about right. Now there are these trees in the concrete, which is interesting. So I wonder if we can, no trees found. Okay. Well, that changes things then, apparently, since there's no trees. Alright, looks like we're leaving the trees. Alright, so we're just gonna level this one out. Now I don't really care if people sneak out of the park and stuff like that. Looking for this as more of like a just for the look of things kind of park. Like there are already stairs here to enter on this side. Alright, so now let's get a path going. Look how many people are already coming over here to use this too. That's fantastic. Alright, so right about here, let's bring this down to here. And then we'll curve in, I guess. And I suppose I should have just moved it over farther so that we could have made this on a better connection. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. Just like that. Okay, so now let's do a bit of detailing through here. Just clean this area up. There we go. And we could like try and sneak another path through here, but I'm thinking these paths are a bit more appropriate for people walking through the station rather than people walking into the station. So what I'm thinking about doing instead is doing something like this. So let's turn our guidelines off when we build pathways. It's always helpful. Node snapping 2 is also helpful to turn off. And right from here, we're just going to do a line. It doesn't really matter because I'm feeling like we're going to add some things to it. And actually, before we do that, I will add in a plaza. Let's go with the Paradox Plaza because I've already cleaned it up with the BOB mod. Let's see if we can kind of squeeze this in. Now, does that look nice? Or is it weird that it's lopsided? Yeah, a little bit. Why don't we put it on this side? We'll try to center it with this. There we go. So let's go into the asset itself. And we'll go into here. And we're just going to move the spawn point closer to the road. Turn the angle. There we go. That works. So that's fantastic. And now, is there another thing we could kind of add in here? This one, is it too big? Yeah, it's too big. Okay, so we'll delete that. That's no problem at all. We could go with the park plaza itself. Yeah, this one's probably a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, we can't really center it though. So we might have to make our own plaza here, which is totally cool. Okay, so let's do that. So let's go with the concrete paths. We'll go from here. Curve down like that. And then we'll just do something really quick and simple. Okay, can I just build a path? Holy cow. There we go. Okay, I'll just use move it to change it. There we go. And it looks like people were already kind of walking over here, but that's all good. So there we go. That is all filled. And then we can, what should we do here? Maybe we'll do like the info booth or something. Maybe that'll look a little nice in this this area. Do something like that. It's got planters too for the trees, so I'm a fan of that. So I think that'll work right there. And then we may have to just fill this whole area in with concrete, which is gonna be fine with me. But why don't we add in a gazebo over here, a little place for people to stop before they get on their train. All right, so let's turn this brush up. And I can definitely see us getting like some food trucks in here too. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so let's get those food trucks in here. Let's go single right here. Get a little food truck. And we'll get a couple of these picnic tables throughout here. in random locations because people tend to move picnic tables to where they want to sit. All right, so right in here, I think we need to detail this up ourselves. So we could also throw in another gazebo over here, which would be nice. Let's throw it on this side this time. And then let's add in some flower planters. Okay, there we go. Let's go with the prop line tool here. Let's actually go on from this side. That's nice. And should we do the other side too? It's nice. We're on a bit of a hill here, and then I think on this side we might actually be able to just leave it as is with the grass, and then we can get a couple of these larger trees or something in here. So we'll go with the live oaks. I think that might be nice. All right, and then we'll go with the young linden trees for right here. All right, so yeah, that's a nice little park. Now I don't suspect Chamber Street Park is going to level up beyond level 2 or anything like that, but I think it does just enough for what we need it to be. Okay, so now right in this area we need to build a bit of I want to say like a apartment complex plaza. I think that might be nice. So we're gonna go with just the normal road because the normal road has parking on it, and I like that idea. So let's turn on node snapping. That'll be helpful. And then right from here, it's gonna come down. Oh, let's turn our guidelines on too. That would also be helpful. Let's bring it down to about here. Yeah, I think that works. And then, yeah, I'll bring this right across like that. So we're gonna lose a couple houses on that road. That's okay. Then let's try to reestablish our grid. So we'll bring this road through like that. And then let's go from here. So we'll build that road, and then we'll have another one right here. This is the one that's gonna carry through. Okay, so you know what? I'm actually going to revise this road. And we just built it. That's okay. I'll bring this one right to here, and then from here we're going to bring it out to there, and then click it in. Same thing here. And that should keep this corner a bit more clean with the grid length. And then, whoa, right through here. Let's bring it out. Oh, looks like we actually need to redraw this road now. Sometimes that happens, and that's okay. All right, this is gonna be fine because I'm building a high school out here. Anyways, right in this little slot, I think is an appropriate place for a high school. My little dog's lying on my feet. Okay, so right in here is where we said we're going to build a apartment complex. So I think it would be really nice to just sneak in another path. Right there like that. We got it right on the corner. Whoop. Undo. And we'll try to connect it up. Oh, fantastic. I think we can actually try to sneak this one to be, yes, a tree-lined one. And we'll add in a nicer tree than that. Why don't we go with the live oaks? Oh, that's a bit too big. There we go. That's nice. All right, so let's take a look at the district in this area. Oh, this isn't in the park. Good thing we caught that. All right, that looks pretty good to me. So the district this is in the Fort Prairie district. Now the Fort Prairie district has education boost and high-rise ban. Okay, perfect. So I think we can leave it in that. So let's add in those high-rise apartments, and what we're going to do is we're just going to be a bit more selective with them. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's turn off zoning on this road. think it's going to be helpful for us. Actually, I'm going to turn it back on right here, but not on this section. I don't know what we're doing on that side yet, so we'll leave it. Okay. So I think we can get 2 different apartments right in there like that. And we'll try to do something similar over here. Something like that. We'll have a little bit of space right here. Then right in the corner, this is going to be a busy corner, so I'm thinking maybe we get some shops right in here. Okay, and then we're back to a bit quieter of a neighborhood. So, oh, you know what? Let's go back to the zoning adjuster and we'll prioritize newer roads. There we go. Fantastic. So then we have some nice clean grids through here. And then again, this is a bit of an interesting little corner. I think a corner store would do really nicely, but let's prioritize newer roads. Yes. Okay, let's get a little corner store right here. I think that'll work. And then we'll get some more high rises right through here. Sneak a path right through here, actually. I think that would be nice. And then why don't we have some old legacy or an older legacy home here or something like that. Oh, actually not there. Because we just said we're going to sneak a path through here. And I think we'll go with the zoo path with decorations. Because I really like this path. And I don't think it really needs to have its tree changed either. Which is nice. Let's try to bring it right into here and then we'll do a bit of a curve. Okay, hopefully that didn't remove the zoning. Doesn't look like it, so that's good. Alright. So again, oh, you know what? A diner is perfect right here. Or whatever this is. It says it's a drugstore, but it looks like a Dairy Queen. Okay, so let these all come in. And if they, oh, you know what? 3-speed would be helpful. If they look kind of 1960s apartments, I think we'll keep them. 1960s, 1970s. Yeah. Okay, so let us get water in here. Of course, I forgot to do the water. I did everything else, but I didn't get the water in this place. I'll bring this water down here. Connect it back up. Bring it down here. And we'll bring it all the way down through here. Then we'll get another connection right through there. Okay, so we're all covered up. Let's take a quick peek at these apartments here. Oh, it looks like we lost one of these buildings. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these. You know what? I think this is like an Italian restaurant. It says it's a drugstore as well. But if you zoom in, kind of looks like, or like a Nando's chicken or something. I think that's kind of fun. So let's detail this area up a little bit. We're just gonna fill in these areas with concrete. Between these buildings. I think we can try to sneak some parking in here. So we just go into transit. Ta-da! 2x4, that's too much. Okay, let's get one of these in. Just gonna slide this right here. Nice. Alright, and then we could probably get another one of those. Over on this side. So I'm definitely doing this paused because I don't want to delete anything. I want to make sure that we're not overlapping with the buildings. Getting a bit tight over here. This corner is going to be a bit iffy, but you know, to be honest, it's fine. Check the zoning again. Okay, we're a bit over into this one, so I'm just going to tilt it back, bring it down as much as we can. And you know what? Whoever has that parking space, you know, better be a good driver. So let's just fill in the rest of the concrete here. And we're good. So I don't think we've got a building through here yet. Nope. But let's look at filling this area up with concrete. Because, you know, it is apartment complexes. They tend to look like this. Actually, this side looks nice. Wonder if we can make this one look a little bit nicer. Oh, that needs to be concrete. Okay, we might be able to leave this one. Okay, and then let's get some more of this parking right through here. Nice. Okay, and then right where there's concrete. Let's bring the concrete right through here. Why not? And then we'll get a big tree or something right here. Okay, and we're missing a building or two, so let's try and add in some trees. And then let's choose a building. So it's 3x3, I believe. High density. Oh, there we go. All right, very nice. So that is kind of like the transitional district. And then we'll be moving down into here. Let's do the high school next. Looks like we're going to need to smooth out some terrain first. Let's delete this. And let's get the high school in place. So, thinking we get the high school right here. And we're going to move things around. So I'm looking at this hedge right here. I'm also looking at this fence because I need to make sure that they don't overlap or anything like that with the sidewalk. So that one overlaps with the sidewalk there. Come over here. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay, so we have left ourselves a lot of space now. So what I'm going to actually do is, I think we're going to need to re-level some of these roads. So let's grab this and we'll set it to the same height as that. And I think that's all that's really necessary. Let's grab this one. Oh, no. Okay, so let's grab both of them. There we go. To that height. Oh, what the heck is happening? Okay, there we go. Thank you. And then this one, I also want at that height. Thank you. Hopefully... Oh, we did lose some of these buildings here. That's okay. Let's change this up then. Alright. I think this is going to be fine. Okay, so now that we've kind of have this cleaned up a little bit, let's make sure that this building... Looks like there's a bit of a bump right here. I'm just trying to look to fix that before we get going too far in this. Alright, so let's actually try and level this out. There we go. Okay, looks pretty good to me. Oh, we're losing out on some power. There's some noise complaints, but that's okay. All right, so before we get too far again, I just need to make sure that we are all good with the road network. So from here, let's slope down to here. There we go, it's a lot better. And this road can continue along. And then right in here, we can have some sort of plaza or something like that, but here's the high school. Let's look at detailing up this high school campus. So let's move the building spawn point to somewhere else. Could get it right over here on the other side of the building. And we'll change the angle. Yeah, that might be good because this area needs to be filled in with concrete to kind of clean it up. And right through here as well. Take a look at how that looks. Okay, very nice. So let's get some sports in here for the people of this fine high school. And that high school is really needed because before we had no high school in all of the downtown area, And I know we're kind of encroaching on this one, but we definitely need a high school down in here, and I think this is probably our best bet. Okay, so let's look for a couple parks. So when it comes to sports, we're downtown. I think like an enclosed kind of, not a golf course. I think like an enclosed kind of stadium probably works best. I really like placing the baseball fields down, but I don't know if the baseball field is exactly the right asset for right here. It does look nice though. We could go more like towards the basketball route, but I feel like the kids need a space to kind of run around at least, right? And the baseball diamond kind of gives us that feel. We could also just place in some of these basketball assets, and then we can change it up, and we can add in like a fake baseball diamond, like we could make it ourselves or something like that. How does this look? 2 different size courts. Okay, let's not do this. Let's place this one down again, and then I'm just going to rotate it. Let's go the other way. No, what about this way? Okay, well I guess, whoa, whoops, undo. I guess we can just try and get these ones to go back to back, that's fine. Alright. Did I really flip this one around or something? Alright, well let's just reset the object. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that fixes whatever issue that was having. Alright, so we got some basketball in here. Oh. It's all good. And let's make a bit of a field here. So I think if we get like a fence, just get a park fence, and we go from about, let's turn off our guidelines, from let's say here. There we go. And we'll bring this down to here, let's say. And we'll bring this fence to here, and then up. Yeah, I think this kind of gives, them an area to do, outdoor gym and stuff like that, and I think that works. There's basketball already. We could take like a dirt path, and we can do something like this. So let's go 5 units. Okay, we'll go 5 units. Nice. And then from about the middle here, connect up, connect up. From about the middle, doesn't really matter. And there we go. We built them like a little track and field area. Awesome. Okay, so I like that. Let's get a couple trees in here. And that reminds me of some comments about the police station. I am recording this after that episode came out, so I did see those comments about the police station, and I'm really glad that everyone liked it so much. But there's definitely some things that we can add to it to increase the appeal. Okay, let's just go right through the campus here, like that. And then we'll bring it right down to here. And we'll connect up right in here as well. And we'll just move the nodes around to line them up a little bit better. There we go. It's kind of like a bit of a cut through as well, which is nice. Okay, so there we go. We got a little bit of a high school campus. And now let's look at building up this community still. So let's connect this through. Let's turn off collision. connect that up, turn collision right back on so we don't forget. And I think this is probably best to be more just like literally just a pure high-rise build. I can definitely see that. And I think this is about the middle here. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we'll take this one out. And instead of a road here, what we'll do is we'll just get a nice path. Just right through there like that. Okay, we'll let that all come up, and then we're looking at this area over here. So one thing I do want to get, is why we're talking about the zoning earlier, is I want to get a, whoa, look at all the people. That's fantastic. I want to get a road right in the middle here to connect. And let's just go with the basic road. I don't think there really needs to be anything special about it. So right there is pretty close to the middle, so I think we'll leave it. And then what we'll do here is let's turn our guidelines on if they aren't already on. And we'll bring it out to about right there. Look at that. That's fantastic. Let's actually upgrade that road to a tree-lined road. Yeah, that's better. All right. I'm really liking how this came out. Okay, now let's go back to our normal basic road, and let's see if there's anything we can do. Oh, you know what? I forgot to build some things for the high school. So we'll come back to that, actually. I'm not going to connect up to this road, but instead I'm just going to build a bit of a cul-de-sac here, and we'll get a nice pedestrian connection right through there. And before I forget about the high school, I forgot to do parking for the high school. Of course, right? Definitely need parking. So we got to go into the transit tab here. And I really like these ones. These ones seem to be the simplest to place in. The 4x2s seem also pretty good here. So this is going to be a little difficult to do with Move It. Because I can only select the building here. So, you know what? I think we might have to leave that one. I don't want to move it too much, but instead we can place them down over here, and then we can move them in with Move It. So yeah, we're too far over on this side. Is there a way for us to kind of get this to work over here? I guess so. I don't really mind that. It's a bit interesting, the layout of the parking lot, but I think it could work. And lots of parking. Maybe this is staff parking, and I think that's enough space for the cars to be able to park and turn around, like pull out and turn around. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to do anything else with it. And then right through here, I think we can just leave as green space. I think we have everything we need for this area. You know what? I think we can maybe add in like some picnic tables and stuff like that. I think that would probably be good. Let's go to the nature reserve picnic tables for this one. I think these ones seem like a bit more like high school picnic tables. Let's add in a couple over in here by the basketball stadium. And we'll try to make some of them look uniform. Okay, so you know the kids definitely pick them up and move them around, so we can have like a silly one over there. And yeah, okay, I think that works. I think that works. Okay, so let's definitely get some residential buildings over here. Hey, the Primrose ore area leveled up. That's fantastic. We're not going to do this today, but it's good to know that we unlock some things, especially this one. I really like this medium ore mine. I think that looks really nice through there. Let's make sure that we leave that space available, and then let's get ourselves a nice little shop right here. Okay, and then let's just do a simple path. Let's turn off the guidelines for this because I need to be really sneaky with this path and not touch any of the zoning. There we go. And we'll just fill in this with concrete to really make it blend together. Same thing with this. And then we'll make sure that they're historical. Nice. I love this pancake house asset. I think that works great. And then I also really like this more modern style high-rise. Even though it's definitely the highest of all the buildings in the neighborhood, I think this one kind of works to show that the neighborhood is kind of growing up from these medium density. Oh, we have an abandoned building. I never really get to see where that is. And it's gone. All right. That's okay. So we can definitely get an elementary school over here as well, because it looks like we need an elementary school. So I think we can probably tie that in over on this side and then leave this open for more development. And our high school capacity is still also not that great. And we are pretty much at max. So I think we'll need to look at getting another high school in the downtown core, and we'll have to do a bit more of a downtown high school than this one. But that is okay. All right, so right through here, yeah, I'm definitely feeling that this area needs to remain as a... Oh, actually, let's stop this. I think this area needs to remain as a residential capacity kind of thing. Okay, yeah, I think... No, I liked the zoning before. Ah, okay, good. I didn't totally ruin it. Okay, let's get some commercial through here. And yeah, we could get a elementary school right here. Could go for that more like urban one. This one. That could be nice. It's also kind of a good centralized location. Because otherwise we're looking at doing, which is totally fine. Could do this right in here. Yeah, you know what, let's do this. We're talking about schools. We're doing education stuff. This is okay if we do this right here. What if I do it like this? No, it's gotta be, yeah, it's gotta be this way. Let's give ourselves a bit more space then. I think that works. We're on a bit of a hill. That's what's kind of throwing me off with the parking here. I think it's fine though. Let's put it to right there. And then what we'll do is we'll just fill in the blanks here with concrete. Right here, there we go. Maybe we can get a bit more parking as well. Okay, no, I don't like that. So we'll delete that. Yes, but we can get a couple of these ones in here. Help the area out a little bit. Be helpful if I was actually looking down on it at a good angle, wouldn't it? Okay, so that works. And then let's get ourselves... So we already have a park built into here, right? So I think we don't really necessarily need to put another park in here. But we can. So let's go with just the basic playground. I wonder if it's going to look better on this side. I think so. Okay, so let's bring this down to about right here. Yes, and then what we'll do is we'll get a fence. And we'll put the fence, we'll get a nice wood fence. Forestry fence works. And we'll go from about right here. Turn our guidelines on. I think that works. I'll bring it right down to here. Nice, and then we'll bring this one right to there. And there we go, we have a bit more of a yard through here, and what we can do is we can also add in some more trees, which is also very nice. And we're running out of time, holy cow. We'll say this is a newer school. Right, oh, that was way off. Let me get a couple more of these younger trees in here. Okay, so that's good. We got some commercial going up right in here. Let's fill in this with concrete. I really like using the concrete tool, surface painter. So I think it really adds a lot to an area. Okay, so there we go. And actually, let's start transitioning to some low density as well. Now, I know this is a main street, which is why I'm thinking these houses will probably level up pretty significantly. And maybe they're like some older houses that used to be on Chambers Street before it became this giant, you know, hub. I think that'll work. Actually, let's shrink that down and let's try to sneak a little path through here. Let's go with just a concrete path. We'll go freeform, no guidelines. And right from here. Oh, okay, we're using this path then I guess. Okay, I think that works. Let's grab here. All right, hopefully that didn't ruin too much of what we got going on. Yeah, we're definitely eating through the some of the demand, which is really nice. All right, so then right in here, we're looking at a little something. Not too sure yet. I mean, I can definitely see us just, you know, continuing with some residential through here. But I think what we'll do is we'll finish off this block right here and we'll leave this open for something. I could see us putting like a larger building in here, especially with the weird angle. It could be nice for something else, but right through here, we'll definitely finish off before the end of the episode. And I'm thinking just a normal street cuts right through here. Let's turn on our guidelines. Let's make sure we're sticking to our grid. There we go. And then, I don't know if this is going to be equal. I highly doubt that it is actually equal, but I think what we can do is we can get a road right down through here. We'll leave that be. And then we can get a path right from here. Oh, let's turn off our guidelines. Just like that. We'll change the tree as well to something new. And then we can get some low density residential through here. Let's definitely increase the size of that lot. And then look at this. This is where the nature reserve is. It's really fun. Okay, so I think we can try and get some low density right there, and we'll get some high density right here, and we'll do the same thing on this side. So it'll kind of show that the neighborhood is starting to transition from, you know, definitely a wealthier neighborhood nowadays. It's even got a library right there, to something a bit more, you know, a bit more modernized with the, you know, the downtown growing up. Yeah, and I really like these buildings, and I'm glad we're on the high-rise ban as well, which is going to be really beneficial for us. Kind of, you know, for the look of this area. And yeah, I think Chambers Street Station came along really nicely. You know, it's just a matter of time before we get it to level 2, but I definitely don't see it getting much higher than that at all. And you know, I was hoping that we would, you know, eat into the high school demand, but it doesn't look like we really did. So kind of funny how things work out. And I think I'm just going to need to move both of these just slightly away. And then in return, I'm going to grab these ones. Let's actually grab the whole thing, and let's move it up the hill. There we go. And I'm going to grab these two, and we're going to just move it back. Yeah, there we go. All right, so, you know, as this kind of grows up, I'll let it grow up, and I'll do some, you know, just same of this, you know, more same old, filling in the area with some concrete, adding some parking in, and then next episode, we'll look to dive into something else. I'm not too sure. I mean, the ore industry leveled up. Maybe we'll do more of that. Maybe we'll do something else. Yeah. anyways, yeah, you know what? With the residential demand kind of going away, maybe we'll look at building up some commercial centers downtown or something like that. Or maybe, you know, the university will have leveled up. Yeah, it might level up. Okay. So, yeah, you know what? I think we'll do the university next. And maybe we'll start looking at kind of expanding the university outwards. Maybe onto 2-Foot Island here. So yeah, catch you next time when the university is about to level up. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's build, folks. I will talk to you soon. Let's kind of get something like this with a screenshot. Whoa. Peace out.